Monet is good. TNC should shut them down. That's true. Because the last time they fight against this team on a different esports team, well, they were shut down 2-0. But let's see what's gonna happen here in game number 1. Best of 3 series. TNC versus Royal Never Give Up. Let's see who's gonna win game number 1. And of course, ultimately win the series.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, let's just let them spam the chat wheel first.
Normally.
So yep. Hold on, there's a pause coming from AU. Russian language. Okay. I guess they actually played on the PCs of Gambit Esports earlier, and the language is on Russia. So that's why there are some teams that some of the players of TNC that's disconnecting. I mean, some players of TNC who's disconnecting. For Mother Russia, we shall burn you all with atomic winter. Huh? Okay.
Normally.
Not that much combo from Grimstroke, just that double doom. Okay, we'll see. Is he drafting for TNC? Last time
This reward transcends expectation.
I've seen you know, some games of TNC on ESL1 Birmingham as well. Just watching in YouTube though, yes, it was he who was drafting. Song of the Siren combined with Ice Path creates a way for RNG to hold Sven in place. It's also good in delaying Sven's God strength and wastes its duration. That is true. Again, beautiful analysis here coming from you, Derek. Derek, thank you very much for that.
The battle begins.
So let's see. Looks like Timbs is doing a good job bullying Monet early on the top lane. Let's see. So let's see what's gonna happen here on this matchup. So again, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe everyone here in our channel. And again, second series for today between TNC and RNG, and let's see what's gonna happen between Armel and Setsu on the mid lane. Again, I have seen something like this before. I've seen you know, I have seen such a matchup between Ember Spirit and also you know, this Lashrak. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen.
This reward transcends expectation.
Again, this is game number 1. They have a lot of catch for Ember. Yes, that is true, which could be a problem for TNC. And also, when it comes to the laning, looks like Armel would have a hard time on the laning phase, because on the early game, yep, he could easily be zoned out by Lashrak. Plus also, Ember early on the matchup is that, I mean, on the early game would be very dependent on his, you know, on his mana. So not that much skirmishes, clashes happening right now. We might even see a mid Naga again, just so he can get faster. The faster leaves going into the mid game. Yeah, that's true. Looks like Lanham is being harassed by Tims, but Tims will now be the hunted. Earlier trying to hunt down and take down Lanham, but this time he's gonna be hunted down by Monet and Lanham. Not that much happening right now. RNG, nope. They've been existing for quite some time now. But yeah, let's see. RNG is an old team just rebranded. Yes, that's true. Because the players of this team RNG was with the LGD before, LFY. But here comes the stun from Afu. That's the Inkswell gonna hit down Gabby, but good thing Gabby has his war cry ready. So AU, Chin, Gabby, Flyby got an Inferno Blade, slow, silence, and stun from Grimstroke. That's Afu. Here comes the stun coming from Gabby. Looks like they want to take down Flyby, but of course will be disengaging right away. It's a good way of zoning out Flyby, who could, you know, really deal some, heavy damage to TNC, especially if one of their cores got doomed. Most especially, the easiest target here on their course, Cuckoo, with his Venomancer. Okay. See what RNG did? They switched Naga to bot. They don't want Naga to lane against Elder Titan because he won't get anything out of the lane. But yep, Naga went down to the bottom lane, and still the Elder Titan is still here. But in a way, you know, the Venomous Gale as well coming from, you know, from Venomancer could also help TNC to zone out the Naga Siren. But on the bottom lane, since there's Naga and Jakiro on the other hand could deal some, you know, could give some damage over time towards TNC. But here comes the dual threat again. And just like what I said, Venomous Gale coming from Cuckoo. Out goes a Plague Ward. The Thames looks like he really want to go and take down Monet.
Never refuse gold given.
Looks like AU actually would be taking down Alpha. It's gonna be a first blood for TNC. As always, if you give AU, you know, a chance to kill, surely he's gonna take you down. And that's indeed a first blood. Setsu and Apple. They want to go take down Armel. Armel being chased by Setsu's Pulse Nova, trying to hide, but not gonna happen. Still, Setsu will get that kill.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This reward.
AU First Blood King, yes indeed. I've noticed that unless
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Unless someone takes the first blood first. But Tims would be denying himself on the bottom tier 2. Good move though, just to reset. But here comes the Apple charging in with a Inkswell. Still got caught. The stun, the slow to Cuckoo. Cuckoo will be using the Vera. Would he get away? A Tango was also used, but still, Lanham and Apple would take him down. And Lanham gets that kill. As much as possible, Naga needs to lane against Venomancer. Yes, that's true. But Tims is doing his best as well to zone out Naga Siren. But this time, Afo and Lanham is now on the bottom lane, which means Naga Siren is now forced to do some farming on their jungle. But Elder Titan automatically TPs bot to intercept Naga again. Yeah, that's actually something that I've been noticing here. He really is, just like basketball, you know, pardon me for, you know, the comparison, for the lack of comparison. Just like basketball, you know, if it's a man-to-man defense, this is what's happening right now between TNC and RNG. It's like, you know, Naga is the offensive player, or the one who's handling the ball, while, you know, while this Elder Titan's doing defense, and he's really following Naga's armor. But here comes the stun. Looks like Apu can go down, but AU also will be shut down by Setsu with the lightning storm. But here comes the stomp from Tim's to put to sleep Lanham and Monet. However, Gabby, even with that God Strength, would he manage to get away? Warcry is activated, then a stun. Stormhammer, but only one target. But here comes Afu. Looks like he's gonna chase him down, and a beautiful move there. Ice Pad. Inkswell and a stun coming from Leshrak. Flyby gets that kill, shuts down Gabby. Beautiful movement here coming from RNG. Already leading with the kills and also with the gold. Excuse me. Alright, and Armel and Setsu looks like they would be facing up again on the mid lane. Armel second on the network with 3-3, while Leshrak, that's Setsu, 3-9. Not that huge difference, but there is already a level gap between Armel. Let's just check Leshrak. Yeah, there is already a level gap indeed between these two heroes. Of course, because Leshrak managed to kill someone already. Which, I mean, he already killed two heroes twice. Two heroes, rather. Space created by Gabby, though. Yeah, that's true. RNG keeps on switching their lanes to get an advantage over TNC. But yeah, that, I guess that's also what they're doing right now. But looks like after the mana, here comes the slow, then the stun coming from the outside. Here comes another big spell, and the stroke of fate. A beautiful move there coming from things. But Armel is here. Coco would go down. However, two heroes goes down in the hands of Gabby. Double kill for Gabby. Down goes Monet, down goes Lanham. That's a greater cleave for ya, RNG.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That was too much response from RNG. Too much lanes open for pushing for TNC and farming as well. Yeah, that's true. Because I guess what they're doing here right now is they really are trying their best to shut down the key players of TNC. But looks like Setsu here wants to run away. Not gonna happen. No lockdowns there coming from TNC to shut him down. But AU though got some Centaur Conquerors here, which means with a War Stomp they could you know, that could give their lane here. Or this means that, you know, the top lane for TNC could become a kill lane for them, and they could go in and manage to get those kills, because we could see some multiple stun plays here coming from, you know, from TNC. Of course, as long as, you know, AU would be doing some good micro plays there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Let's see, 4 and 6, 1k gold lead now on the hands of TNC. RNG still holding on, but looks like that this tower would be taken down. Yes, indeed, because of that siege wagon. And man, AU using that dominated creep. Down goes that tower. First tower taken down here. On the game goes to TNC.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under
Once Ven
attack.
gets BKB, he will be free to do whatever he wants in a team fight. Yes, that's true. But it would also be nice
Dire's
if,
bottom
let's say,
tower is under attack.
Sven could also get not only a BKB, an Echo Saber, but looks like Gabby again is gonna go for Midas strat here. Let's check Ember Spirit while he's preparing for a Maelstrom already.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
On the side of RNG, well, Leshrak, well, 2 nulls, and a Scepter ready. For Monet, not that much yet. Already preparing for a Yasha, or should I say a Manta style, as of the moment. First game it is. How can you do How can you do whatever he want when there's as long as they manage to pick off Doom right away. But yeah, I mean, anything can happen here. We can see plays, counter plays, engagements, disengagements from both teams. But looks like RNG here would want to play the fast-paced gameplay of TNC. At least with Venomancer, they have a way to kite Naga and Lashrak's mobility. That is true. Plus, also Naga could be scary when he goes online on the mid game, especially on the late game, because he could just use his mirror images to cut off, you know, creep waves coming from TNC's side. But looks like RNG would also want to answer that tower that's taken down on the top lane. There you go. Down goes the tower. Setsu with those hits. And also that diabolic edit. But looks like Cuckoo is also gonna create some more space by taking down that tower on the mid lane. So objective is the name of the game here of TNC, while RNG is still putting the pressure. And they're trying to, you know, dictate the pace of this matchup. My Dota's the okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
6, 3k gold lead. Still looking good here for RNG, but the gold lead is on the side of TNC because of that two creep stacks. Let's see what's gonna happen. But the one leading still on the network would be Lashrak 7-3. Gabby 7,000. In a way, yes, RNG still holding the top lane, but I mean the top of the food chain at 7-4, but it's followed by 3 of the heroes of TNC, which means TNC is farming much more effectively compared to the other cores of RNG.
Radiant are scanning.
Midas Gaming, yep. That's what we can expect. Network still in favor of TNC because yeah, the Midas Gaming or the Midas strat coming from, you know, from TNC. Well, Sven is already got an Echo Saber, so he's now preparing for a BKB. Then after that, the Flame Dagger. This is actually helping him, you know, to secure and get his core items right away. Once the middle tower is destroyed, it creates a lot of opportunities for your team to invade and go for smoke gangs. This is a necessity for TNC to delay Naga's farm. Indeed. But in a way, if Naga is trailing behind when it comes to farm, Lashrak though is the one leading. Still on the network. Derek again. Yeah, Boss Ice Cloud is still waiting for your message on our Facebook fan page. Alright? Do not forget, because I would need your analysis later live here on Ice Guy TV. We're gonna do it through Discord though. Is this game number 1? Again, yes, everyone, to those who just came in, this is game number 1. Just type exclamation point score if you want to know the score. Let's go. Yes, looks like Afo going low on life will be going down. Here we go. RNG is now trying to disengage because there are 4 heroes. Actually, that's a 4 versus 4. But here comes Gabby activating his God Strength. Good thing that fortification is there. But the question is, would this tower survive while the God Strength is still active?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I saw this
Dire's
Naga
top
Jakiro
tower
used by
has fallen.
TNC before, and here we go.
Radiant's middle
Tower
tower
taken
is
down
under attack.
by Armel. It looks like RNG would want to go and take down a mid lane tower for themselves as
Dire's
well,
top
but
tower
Armel is
under
here.
attack.
And also Elder Tarn, that's Stims. So here comes the ensnare. Out goes the... Here's the Doom. Ice Bat. Split Earth, man. Multiple combinations coming from RNG. Armel gets shut down once again.
Radiant's middle tower.
But because
has
of that
fallen.
tower taken down though, look at the net worth. Now Gabby's the one taking the lead with 96 gold. And he's now, I mean, a few inches, a few gold, more or less 2,000 gold more. To, you know, to get that, you know, that
Radiant's bottom
BKB
tower is
ready.
under attack.
What are the scheduled games tonight, or today? Next matchup after this series would be EG versus OG. After that, Alliance versus... Next game actually, yes. EG OG Alliance versus Infamous. Then, of course, the winner of this matchup against Vici Gaming on upper bracket round 2. But looks like Gabby's gonna be taking down Apple once again. Those hits with the Warcry as well. And I bet there was also a Stormhammer used, indeed. But looks like Gabby and Cuckoo is chasing down Lanham. Lanham not hit by that Venomous Gale. But here comes the dual bread. Stun from Gabby. Out goes the Warcry. Nice evade coming from Gabby. Evading that Ice Patch still. Gabby's gonna take down Lanham. Now it's a tie when it comes to the kill count. 7 and 7. 19 minutes into the matchup. 2K
Dire's middle
lead
tower is under attack.
on TNC. Yep, they used the Doom.
Dire are scanning.
So 2K gold lead.
Radiant are scanning.
Alright, there you go. Looks like Armel again is gonna be taking down someone, but it's AU who shuts down Afu again. And that's gonna be the 5th death of Afu. Naga 9-9 trailing behind though, compared to the net worth of Sven with 11-5. This Hand of Midas is paying off because he already got a
Radiant's middle tower is
BKB.
under attack.
Now with a few more gold away, he's gonna get that Blink Dagger. Venomancer, okay, looks like he's preparing for something though. That's gonna be Cuckoo.
Gold for my food.
AU what? Yeah, AU Afu down there. Wick J, hi Sky, fun fact, I just discovered RNG is a League of Legends team originally. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are actually some esports organizations that do have, you know, teams for League of Legends. Team Liquid
Radiant's bottom
actually have a
tower is
CSGO
under
team.
attack.
Gambit Esports also has a CSGO team. There's also a Team Liquid for League of Legends. Yeah, I mean all esports organization has teams for all
Radiant's bottom
esports
tower
games.
is under attack.
I mean mostly all of the big esports organizations. But here comes Tims with the stomp. Someone put to sleep. That's gonna be Naga. What's it mean? Follow up here coming from TNC. Nope, not gonna happen. I guess they'll be using that to disengage for now. But those creeps, those dominated creeps. The persuasion, the only persuaded creeps by AU would be doing some distraction there, diversion towards the side of RNG. That uses a good pickup for Ember to remove the silence from Grim and also for the net of Naga. That's true. It's okay. Hold on.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. So yeah, 8 and 7, 21 minutes now, going 22 into the matchup. Grim 30 Gonzalez. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, I don't, because I'm really just focused with Dota too. I mean, I'm really not a big sucker for esports except Dota. But here comes Armel. Out goes the Soulbind. But still, Afu is gonna go down. Someone got doomed. That's gonna be Armel. But here comes the OT coming from Tim. Not gonna happen. But still, that's gonna be 1-for-1 exchange. Setsuki takes down Armel. Afu going down. Gabby, BKB is out. Looks like he wanna go and take down Setsu. Yes, he will. Cuckoo, though, on the other hand, would be getting that kill, and they want to go take down Monet. Out goes the Poison Nova just right when Monet committed that Song of the Siren, trying to go away, but not gonna go away. Another kill for Gabby because he got no TP. Sven, Gabby just jumped in, stun, and the hits is enough to take down Monet.
Dire's middle tower.
The crowd control is really a big problem for RNG. It covers too much ground and you can't really commit a fight if most of your team is controlled by it. And yes, especially the OT from Elder Titan. But even the, what do you call this, the Astral? Yeah, the Astral Spirit. So his reach could be very, very much longer. Gabby is a beast at Sven, yes. This actually helped the TNC secure the top seed for Group D. But looks like they know that there are some heroes coming in from RNG on that area because it is guarded by a Plague Ward. Good move though, but Cuckoo would be spamming those Plague Wards. Let me just check if he's... okay, it's fine. No need though. But he's... all of his, you know, skills from 1 to 3 is already maxed out.
Radiant are scanning.
Lesson learned, always bring a TP indeed. But looks like here we go, Armel in B-Room, out goes. Okay, they will be committed. The Soulbind though, BKBs are also out. Looks like there's also Doom committed, but Bode, Alpha gonna go down. Lanham trying to TP out, not gonna happen. No sir, no can do. That's gonna be a kill for Cuckoo. And because of that, coast is clear. Gabby saying, let's go take the Roshan. And let's check the fight recap real quick. Yeah, 5k, over 5k damage, 1-6 only on the side of RNG.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to
Don't know AU can play Chen. Same here. But of course this is actually he played Chen for WESG, wherein they became the champion and they face off against King Gaming. Actually, Chen, Boss Ice Skycloud said that that he used that AU used Chen on the grand finals twice. And here we go. Here comes Gabby. Looks like he's on to go and take down Fly. Bible will be committing that too. Gabby this time will be pushed away, but here comes Tim and the rest of TNC. They want to protect Gabby, but would that be enough though? And would that be enough for him to get away? Out goes the Poison Nova, and also the OT coming from. And that's a lot of action happening right now. Gabby actually survived. BKB is out. Killing Flyby and Afu. Cuckoo goes down though, even that, there's a lot of OTs committed there by both sides. Soulbind, Macropyre, Poison Nova, even the OT of Elder Titan was committed there. So yeah, let's see.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So here we go, 17 and 9, 5k gold lead. Still, RNG is hanging on. They need to do something here and stop TNC, because if they don't stop TNC, they're gonna be snowball, because they're now snowballing towards victory. They could easily go and win this. But here comes Monet setting up a play with the Song of the Siren. Out goes
TNC. That's just like what Derek said, would be using that Song of the Siren, then an Ice Pad. But of course, Armel is elusive. Here comes a flyby BKB. Flyby's BKB, then the stun. Again, Macro Power Ice Pad, not gonna happen. Monet again pick off. They wanted to go take down Setsu. Here comes Asleep, the stomp from Tim's. Down goes Setsu. Armel gonna get that kill. 2 heroes down. Those two. Well, it's actually less track who don't got buyback, but Doom. But hold on, Naga do got buyback. 3 on the side of RNG has buyback, 4 on the side of TNC.
Dire's middle barracks. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Alright, so let's see. There you go.
Now activating the God Trend, of course that's gonna give them higher damage here. Gabi jumping in, 3 hits! Down goes Afu! Wants to set up another Ice Pad play here coming from Jakiro, but not gonna happen. Looks like RNG has no choice. They just want to go in. Looks like TNC is just gonna go in and shut down 2 sets of racks. 2 racks down, 1 more to go. Looks like TNC indeed is now using that early game lead that they have and now snowballing towards victory, of course, because of that space that they created, dominating 2 lanes. They are now gonna go and take down this shrine on the top lane, giving them much more map control and space, more space if in case they want to go and do some farming.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But again, RNG here still has a chance if of course they could manage to utilize that Song of the Siren perfectly. Or precisely, at least precisely. There's nothing perfect in this world, we know that. Plus, you know, combinations, double doom, perhaps, you know, some skills as well coming from Jakiro to hold them. Yep, let's see. Alright, so yeah, 20 and 9, 13k gold lead. Let's see. Spoilers, please. If you already know the, you know, the...
Radiant
if you already know the result... Come on, don't spoil the, you know, don't spoil the game here on the, you know, here on the live stream. But still, we got you covered, guys. Got you covered. Again, 20 and 9. 29 minutes going 30 into the matchup. Looks like RNG is preparing for a team fight, but the TNC looks like they will be the ones who's going to go and charge in or initiate. I guess both of the teams are sizing up each other. So yeah, 29, 30 minutes now. Here you go. Here comes the stun. Multiple stuns coming from TNC. Gabi's gonna take down Apple once again. But someone got muted. That's gonna be the Doom coming from Doom. They want to take down Gabi, but Armel would be dealing some more damage on the backlines. Land him. Monet going down. Out goes the buybacks. Here. Man, there you go. Systematically shutting down RNG. GG code.
By RNG, TNC gets game number 1.
So yeah, that sums it up. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yep, let's see what's gonna happen here on game number 2. Alright, so yeah, that's it. That sums up game number 1. But looks like the lobby is already at 5/10, so yeah. Let's start this right away. Looks like both of the teams are ready for game number 2 for the clash between these two teams, China versus PH. Let's see what's gonna happen here on game number 2. So again, this is your caster, the troublemaker, LA Fury. Thank you very much for your love and your support here. We continue. Let's see what's gonna happen between these two teams. Would it be a 2-0 win between TNC's matchup against RNG, or would RNG push this game on the to game number 3? Let's see what's gonna happen. So again, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna be taking a quick break. Be right back.
team ban.
Alright, so yeah, here we go. Let's do this. We are back here. We're still live here on Nice Guy TV. RNG versus TNC. TNC indeed won that matchup. Really great.
So we'll see what's gonna happen here. Next matchup. Derek. Well, actually, me and Derek, one of our analysts, and I guess that's gonna be, he's gonna be our official analyst here on Ice Guy TV. If possible, that if it's possible that you can join us today, that will be great. But if not, well, tomorrow we would have two people, or should I say, there will be two of us who will be talking and casting the matchup. Of course, yours truly, LA Fury, will be the analyst, while Derek here would be our,
or should I say me rather, I'm the caster. It's the other way around. Yours truly, LA Fury, would be your caster, and we would have Derek as the analyst. So yep, we actually talk about game number 1, MVP Tims, indeed, no doubt. The stomp threat, his stomp threat to Naga is just so much, and to the point that RNG is not noticing what Tims is doing. Once Tims, because if without the stomp though of Tims, for sure Gabby would indeed die during team fights. But that stomp is actually giving TNC some breathing space, and also on the closing moments of the matchup, there was actually a team fight or a clash, indeed 5v5 on the mid, wherein Tims used the stomp. RNG committed all of their OTs to the point that
10 seconds
to the point that the rest are actually trying to take down the Ember Spirit of Armel. However, Gabby would be jumping towards the back lines to the rear and taking down taking down the, what do you call this, the supports of RNG. With the stomp, actually that stomp plays coming from Tims with the Elder Titan. He's always doing that when there are cores that's approaching, especially the Naga Siren used by Monet earlier, so that of course RNG would be forced to disengage. And while that was happening, Ember and Sven would go in on the back line, went into the back lines, and yeah, the 5v5 team fight became a 3 versus 5 team fight, just like that. Hyria Bantog. TNC learned from their mistakes, indeed. Rat plays, yeah, I will. Don't you worry.
Earth Shaker.
Actually, what they are doing, of course, if I'm not mistaken, Alfred Yu, their analyst, plus their coaching is actually doing a good job, because they're reviewing their wins and also their losses. So yeah. Maybe not.
Remaining.
But yeah, that's that's just our opinion, guys.
Radiant team back.
It's hard to see ban heroes on phone. Yeah, by the way, I've seen you said earlier, Shaw22, you just made that subscribe. Thank you very much for that. Let's go back on the matchup here, by the way. First two picks from RNG, Warlock Night Stalker, Oracle Earthshaker from TNC Predator. Okay. Classic picks here coming from TNC Oracle, giving them a heavy sustained Earthshaker of Tims.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Roll down Pogi, don't you worry. Got you guys. Midnight Stalker? No, not gonna. Not
TNC
definitely
Predators
not.
turn
That's
to ban.
this Night Stalker could be positioned for, but most definitely mid lane. But looks like Raid King and Naga Siren along with Sven, Ancient Appa, and Nyx Assassin was already banned by RNG. Raid King pick would be a nice pick for TNC, however, it was banned. On the side of TNC, they
10
banned
seconds
Sentinel
remaining.
Warrunner. Again, Spirit Breaker,
5 seconds
TA,
remaining.
and also Spectre.
TNC Predators turn to pick.
The Night Stalker is a heavy shutdown for
Radiant's
Oracle and
team
ES. They need a 4-staff or any gap closers. There you go. Looks like we're gonna be getting ourselves another Cuckoo Batrider plays here coming from TNC, which is gonna give them early game advantage. Yes, that's true, Derek. And I would also agree. The last time I've seen 33 use Night Stalker for NIP. Well, that's the role actually
10
of the Night
seconds
Stalker,
remaining.
because with the Night Stalker, this hero could go in
5 seconds remaining.
and look for kills, look for gangs, call for plays during the nighttime wherein the Night Stalker is very powerful. But man, this is a good move! Coming for RNG, giving them heavy sustains. Warlock already with the Shadow word, but Omni Knight with, you know, with the Purification, the heal, Heavenly Grace, which is like the BKB, and of course the Guardian Angel would give RNG heavy
10 seconds
team
remaining.
fight sustains.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Whoa, nice! Reworked here on the patch. There has been some buffs towards this hero, CK. Good pick as well, coming from TNC. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna
10
happen here.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
TNC Predators turn.
Okay, so again, Lashrak. Looks like RNG gonna stick with Lashrak on the mid lane. So what's gonna be the answer of TNC here for the mid lane? So Lifestealer, by the way, was the 5th ban of TNC.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's just wait for the final ban here of TNC versus RNG. Let's see.
Radiant team
Picking the
ban.
most RNG hero against RNG, the disrespect.
Yeah, that's true, because during the what do you call this, the what's this, the
Group stages, RNG was using Chaos Knight a lot.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Sniper, by the way, would be a nice pick coming from TNC because his attack range could be good against Lashrak, but OD and Thinker would also be a good pick.
The CK is a good pick for TNC since he can lane anywhere due to the self-sustain that his third skill gives out along with a support Oracle. That is true, but plus also if that's done, the Phantasm as well is gonna be scary when it's already online. So let's see. Shaw 22, what did TNC ban? Again, that's gonna be Centaur Warrunner, Spirit Breaker, TA, Spectre, Lifestealer, Morphling. On the side of RNG, let me just tell it to you guys, especially to those who are having a hard time seeing it on your phones. Nyx Assassin, Ancient Appa, Sven, Naga Siren, Raid King, and Sniper. Okay, so Sniper is out of the picture.
TNC Predators turn.
OD. Okay. So it's OD coming from RNG.
So what's gonna be the pick of TNC?
Let's see.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Still waiting for the final pick here. I would actually love Tinker as well.
Lena. You may
Okay,
now
it's
select
gonna be
your
Lena.
heroes.
So again, to all of our viewers here, now at 2,100 viewers and counting. So thank you very much for tuning in. Really do appreciate your love and your support. So yep, let's see who's gonna win this. So points, DPC points, plus of course securing and securing a spot, the final 4 slots for direct invites on TI, and we will see on who is gonna win this. If in case TNC, who's already at number 10,
Win this matchup,
they would have a higher chance to be directly invited. Rad plays, don't you worry, got you, okay? Playing this vid on 144p, it's fine. Omni Repel and GA plus Night Stalker Silent, it's hard for Lena indeed. Well, if
what I am saying though,
just like what me and Boss Ice Gagla was talking about, if TNC won, it's not a direct invite yet, but they would have a higher chance for the direct invite. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen here on game number 2. Let's do this. RNG versus TNC.
Prepare for battle.
Life just got interesting. Tapping your wheel to leave.
Beautiful.
So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen here on game number 2.
Let chaos reign.
Buddha!
30 seconds to battle.
Alright, so yeah, let's see. Just resting my voice just a little bit, but let's see who's gonna win this game number 2. Would RNG spoil a clean win for TNC by tying the series and sending this to game number 3, or would TNC secure a 2-0 win
against RNG? Let's see. Lina is very good against OD since his attack range is longer than OD and he can secure CS from afar using his skills. It will be an even matchup till we see a rotation from
ES. That is true. Which, you know, Tims is always known to the point that he always would be roaming around, because if he knows that the Armel,
who needs the early spike, is having a hard time on the mid, he's gonna be going in and you know, and supporting
Armel and helping him to
take down the mid laner of RNG Setsu. So let's see what's gonna happen here, but looks like AU again, the king of First Blood, is gonna take down Lanham on the bottom lane. Still better sustain on RNG. Yes, again, if I would totally agree with you guys, the sustains on RNG is just too much more heavier compared to the sustain of TNC, because they only got Oracle. The sustains coming from Oracle would be just for one target, but the purification, yes, is for one target, one ally hero, while the Guardian Angel would be casted to his whole team.
Double damage.
Denied.
I'd like to see Coco using Phoenix. Yep. We'll see though if that's gonna happen. But here comes an imprisonment coming from Setsu. Let's see. Derek, you still there?
fill me in. What do you think is gonna happen here on the next few minutes?
But here comes the stun coming from Gabby. Looks like Lanham again is gonna go down. So this is now becoming a kill lane on the bottom lane, because AU with his fortunes and a Fisher coming from ES, and also the stun. If I'm not mistaken, that is a Chaos Bolt. Indeed, a Chaos Bolt coming from Gabby to CK. That's gonna be a problem for the bottom lane of RNG. And it's actually Night Stalker who is there. Good move there coming from Tims, blocking the escape path of Setsu. Or should I say that salve though of Setsu was stopped by Tims. The OD was the best mid laner that RNG can pick. Think of it this way. If Oracle uses his Fortune Sign on somebody, OD can just use Astral on that hero and that will nullify all the healing provided.
That is true indeed.
Good analysis there, Derek. Nice. But yeah, looks like it's now gonna be... No, it's still 1-1 for TNC. 2-1-2 for RNG. Battle of Disable versus Sustain. Who will win?
Yes, indeed. That's a good question, Cherry and Kisto.
Sustain Disable, actually. But yeah, the disables coming from RNG is actually good. But of course, again, because there is a Night Stalker, they would be much more dangerous during the nighttime.
Which RNG should take advantage of, because when nighttime comes, the Hunter of the Night, if it's of course maxed out, that's gonna give Night Stalker some movement speed and attack speed.
For RNG, we can consider the bottom lane for NS as a suicidal lane, just so that the mid and top lane on their team would have a good matchup.
True indeed. So there you go. Looks like Lanum again is gonna go down. Fatal Bonds committed, but not enough. Armel looks like he wants to go and take down Setsu. Setsu with that imprisonment and that equilibrium activated.
Low on life already, but looks like Armel's having one hell of a good time here on the mid lane. 29-6 compared to 22-5. But when it comes to the CS though, between the cores, 23-9 for Lashrak, 22-12. Looks like CK is now
Gaining some traction, but of course,
if there is a Lina that has AOE skills that he could use to gain more traction from a distance, same goes for Lashrak. The Split Earth, Lightning Storm, those skills, especially the Diabolic Edict as well.
even the Post Nova, if goes level 6, that could help him secure more kills.
But looks like Tim's would now be helping out on Mel. Setsu's being chased here. Fortune's End from AU with their best stun. Light Strike Array, Dragon Slave. No, not on level 6 yet. But here comes Gabby with the Rift. But here comes AU. The stun. Beautiful movement here coming from TNC. Just when you thought that Armel is disengaging and OD, Setsu thinks that he could get away, out of nowhere comes Gabby with the Rift and the stun. Good plays here coming from TNC. Now at with 4 kills, 0 deaths. RNG 0-4 as a team though. Is this an elimination game? No, this is upper bracket matchup, round 1, so
No, not an elimination game. Winner proceeds on and will be facing off against Vici Gaming later. The loser would go in and go down on the lower bracket. But here we go. Here comes a stun from Lashrak. Armel with the double damage would be
trying to chase down Afu, who's already low on life. That's actually a good move though, coming from TNC. Good thing though that the RNG as well also disengaged, because Armel already at level 6 could use the Laguna Blade out of nowhere, but got no mana though yet for that. So yeah, let's see. Let's not underestimate RNG, since they will really lose the first 10 minutes of the game, since most of them will be online when they have their duties. That is true. But looks like Kuku would be committing that Flaming Lasso. Then the stun, Firefly is out. Yep, indeed, that's gonna happen. 6-0. Let's check the exchanges there on the top lane. Yep, Flaming Lasso was committed. 3 sticky napalm stacks towards those heroes. And yes, even if it's nighttime though, it looks like they use the nighttime. TNC used the nighttime to their advantage, and that is true. Derek, that RNG may take some time before they go online. Their heroes may take some time before they go online, but once, of course, Looks like Cuckoo actually TP'd into the mid and gave a bottle to Lino. Nice. But there you go, a tower now taken down by RNG. Even if RNG is losing team fights, losing clashes, looks like they're gonna go for
Objectives taking that.
top tier 1. But here comes the Void, the slow coming from Flyby. Oh no, looks like he would be caught. But Gabby can't make up his mind. Who does he want to take down, Flyby or Monet? No choice, he would be disengaging as well because those two already disengaged. As a matter of fact, Fatal Bonds combined with Lashrak and OD can really delete the NC in one go if executed properly. But here comes Flyby. It looks like he wanted to go and stop Tims. And here comes Afu, Setsu, Flyby. Setsu would take down Tims with the Arcane Orbs. And here comes Cuckoo. Looks like Cuckoo also will be taken down by Monet. Now RNG indeed is gaining traction. So this would be good.
Radiant structures
This would be
are
good
fortified.
indeed for RNG. Now they're fighting that. But here comes the Dark Ascension. Flyby is now going to try to chase Tims. But here comes the Light Striker Ray Dragon Slave. Would there be enough mana? No, not enough mana for Laguna Blade. AU's going to go down though. But here comes Cuckoo. Tims is now being chased. Here comes the slow. Then the hits. The stun! Monet with the double kill. Taking down Tims with the split earth. Cuckoo looks like he wanted to go and take down someone. Here comes the Flaming Lasso. Would he manage to take down Afu? Afu going low and some more hits. Down goes Afu. Exchanges happening right now on the mid lane.
Sustains. Gold remains.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yes, you're right, because there's nobody RNG's team to commit a rotation. Yep. TNC indeed has, we're seeing better rotations here coming from TNC, so yeah, indeed. So yeah, 4 and 7, now 1k gold lead. Let's see if TNC could continue what they did on game number 1 and continue their domination on game number 2 here. But this time RNG is fighting back. We are also seeing good rotations coming from RNG, wherein they managed to pick off 2 heroes on the mid lane. On the side of the TNC. Things would have been way different if Cuckoo had the dagger. That is true. The problem is, well, there are times, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, yes, he got shut down. And he lacks the gold though for a dagger. But here we go, here comes the stun. Then the multiple stuns, looks like they want to go shut down Flyby. Yes, he will. Got burned. Cuckoo, Armel, AU, Gabby. Gabby gonna get that kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Here we
bottom
go,
tower
8
is under
and
attack.
4. 11
Dire's
minutes into
structures
the
are
matchup.
fortified.
Alright. The gold lead is now on.
Radiant's bottom
Now
tower has
went
fallen.
down to less than 1k, but now 1k. Okay. I actually like RNG right now because this time they're really fighting back real good.
And we are seeing good rotations here as well coming from RNG. But we'll see if they can manage to do this. But here comes Flyby. Looks like he want to go and take down Tims. But would he go in deep and go for this greedy move? But Tims, of course, will be stopping him with that enchant totem. Here comes the Fortunes, and Flyby would be on the top of the cliff, flying around. But I guess that's gonna be the name of the game this time. They are still playing objectives. Flyby would be distracting the full team of TNC, while RNG would take down a tier 2 on the top lane. If Gabby won't be stopped by RNG would really have a big problem. Because CK, well, this hero would really be deadly comes mid game. What more when this game goes late game.
Radiant are scanning.
TNC look good at this majors is when they play so well like this.
3 words, coaching effect.
The Diabolic Edit is really doing work on the towers of TNC. Their push potential is really good. Indeed. And that's actually what RNG is doing. They're utilizing their tools, and instead of engaging with TNC on team fights, because all of the heroes of TNC got lockdowns, disables, stuns, whatever you call it.
So of course that's gonna give them some more bigger chance, to win team fights. However, with RNG they could use their sustains and also the Diabolic Edit, which could help RNG to go and take some objectives. But looks like someone will be banished. That's gonna be Cuckoo, followed by the stun Arcane Orb. But Monet would be killing him. Also, I guess with the Post Nova activated. Yep, Post Nova. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen here. But looks like Afu is gonna be covering the mid lane. 5-8, 15 minutes now into the matchup. Still, TNC looks like they are still on the lead when it comes to kills. But now the gold lead is now on the side of RNG because Warlock actually have a hand of Midas. And let's check LD. Interesting though, the Warlock got the hand of Midas. I guess they want to allow Warlock to to get an Aghanim Scepter right away.
Little by little, RNG is regaining their spot on the scoreboard.
That is true, because now the number 1 is Lashark, but someone will be sent flying here. That's gonna be flyback, and they want to go and take down Armel. But a beautiful fortunes end there coming from AU. But here comes Armel. Down goes Monet, but that chaotic offering and also the fatal bunch will be committed. Lanham takes down Tim's, but looks like Gabby will be taking down Afu. Armel will be shutting him down, but no, it's gonna be the last hit from AU that's gonna shut down Flyby. Purifying Flames finish, so that's gonna be a 1-4-3 exchange. Looks like they want to go for 4. Would this be enough? Yes, the Light Strike Array, the hits. AU again taking another kill. That's a double kill for AU.
The Midas on Warlock is specifically for gaining levels. He needs the Golem Undead talent. That's true. Yeah, let's check that. Golem Undead. Golem Undead, yeah, that's by level 20.
And also he is actually preparing for a Aghanim Scepter,
Which is in a way could give him, some, 2 golems instead of 1.
when he cast that chaotic offering. The bait is real indeed.
The bait is real.
But yeah, boss here actually would be won't be actually would disagree with you on that. Not a bait though. Just some good team fights and counter attacks coming from TNC.
And yeah, he might also get the EXP gain talent. Yeah, most definitely. So let's see, 6 and 12, 18 minutes into the matchup. Wow.
Now at 3,000 viewers and counting. Thank you for tuning in.
Tower
This is just the second series for today. We witnessed earlier Gambit versus Vici Gaming. Vici Gaming won with 2-1. But by the way, whoever wins this, whether it's RNG or TNC, whoever wins this would have another match later against Vici Gaming, who won that series. That's gonna be, I guess, by 1 or 2 a.m. a few hours from now. 2, 4, 6 hours from now. 8. Maybe 12 midnight. If this, if of course TNC would win this match. But smoke after smoke. Smoke on the side of RNG. Smoke as well on the side of TNC. But were they spotted there when they committed that smoke? Maybe, maybe not. But let's see what's gonna happen. RNG can push, but they will always lose team fight when the CKB gets BKB. You know what? Let's check that out. He's already preparing for BKB. Already got a Sangig, an armlet, and also a Midas. So here comes Tims. Looks like he's gonna be using that to block the creep wave. Okay. So failed the smoke gank coming from both teams, but still A+ for effort for both teams. So yeah, let's check. Sustain, earn, his boots, a buckler. Tim's already got Blink Dagger, Bat Rider, Boots of Travel, preparing for a. I guess he would prioritize the the Pipe of Insight first because already got his Root of Defiance. 20 minutes now into the matchup. This could give TNC an advantage right now because it's not the night time. They could easily take down Flyby during this during this next 5 minutes. Lino, let's check. Already preparing for a BKB. Got the Yules already to set up a Yules stun. But here comes Monet using that same thing as well. Then the stun. Light strike, stun from Monet. Light strike away. Here comes Cuckoo. Cuckoo could go in and use a flaming lasso. But Flyby responding right away. The rest flying away. But here comes Gabby. The rift. The stun. Down goes Afu.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's a great, that's a great response coming from TNC. Able to rescue our mill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Hold on, here comes Tims with the stun, multiple stuns. The ref, then perhaps a follow-up stun. But
would try to silence them, but AU's still gonna get that kill.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So 6 and 14, 1k gold lead.
Radiant's middle tower
Still now on the side of of TNC.
Radiant's middle tower is
Even though RNG's team is already spiking up, I mean everyone on the side of the team already got their ultis ready. Still TNC with their great rotation gameplays and response. Looks like they're the ones who are really dictating the pace of the matchup. That's for team fights though. For team fights, clearly TNC could win. However, when it comes to push, taking down objectives, well, RNG actually started it, but looks like TNC is also trying to go for objectives here. I guess this is what they're doing here. Maybe they are pushing the game to go late game to give Gabby, to allow Gabby secure those core items that he needs. And once of course they are powerful enough, they're gonna go look for another team fight. What looks like Cuckoo. But looks like Cuckoo here would go into the mid lane, and there's a smoke coming in from RNG. Whole team of RNG is already done. Here, a scan was used by RNG. Same goes by TNC, but looks like Monet would evade that light strike array, but would be chased by that Dragon Slave. Here comes the The heal, the stun, another stun coming from Tims. Looks like Tims will be chased down by Flyby, but here comes Setsu as well. Down goes Tims. They really want to shut down Tims because he could go in and set up a Echo Slam play, but here comes Flyby flying by, but Cuckoo is also flying with his Firefly. And things are kind of slowing down. Monet will be using that Lightning Storm, and of course both of the teams will be disengaging because that Dark Ascension
Radiant's
from
top tower
Flyby would
is
be
under
ending
attack.
now. They wasted OD's BKB. Nah. It's still okay.
But yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen.
7 and 14, less than 1k gold lead still on the side of TNC. But let's see what's gonna happen. But yeah,
Things are kind of slowing down here. Still on the top of the net worth would be Lashrak with 13k gold, 13.5. But CK is also doing a good job. Earlier, he was number 1, but now, well, because
Monet is starting to spike up already with a Kaya, Yules, and also a Bloodstone. Well, he's now getting some more damage. Plus now preparing for a Boots of Travel. Boots of Travel and BKB. You know what? Let's just do a quick item check here since there's not that much happening right now. A Night Stalker in the hand, well, he really wants to focus on attack speed. Yeah, let's just do that. Item check for the team. Both cores of TNC got BKB, Setsu only got one. Monet is actually preparing for some other items. So that's it. That's it. So here we go.
Dire's middle
That's the
tower
first tier
is
2
under
taken
attack.
down by TNC. Tier
the top lane's already been dominated, but Silence coming from Flyby, crippling Fear, but there's a stun from Tims to push them away. I guess RNG will be disengaging for now.
Fatal Bonds plus Chaotic Offering plus Slash and ODDPs. TNC is really in a total disaster later. That is true, Stan. That is true. But of course, they got multiple stuns here. I mean, especially the Fisher and the Echo Slam. Light Strike Array is also a
AoE stun. If set up properly, the root from the Fortune's End could also help them. You know, do consecutive stuns after stuns after stuns. While CK could go in and rift someone, isolate someone. But that's a good move there coming from AU.
Dire's bottom tower
Destroying
is
that
under attack.
ward. Or should I say doing some dewarding here. And of course, well, since we're done with those 4 heroes, Cuckoo with the Flaming Lasso.
So let's see, 7 and 14,
Radiant's
1.
top tower is under
And
attack.
let's see what will be the next move of RNG. Yeah, not that much team
Radiant's
fights
top tower
happening
has
right
fallen.
now. What's the standing? Again, that's what this is. Best of 3 series on the upper bracket. 1-0. TNC got the first matchup. Won the first match. But looks like Monet will be using that Diabolic Edict. No, he's gonna be running away because Cuckoo and Gabby is just nearby. Flyby is hiding behind the tree lines while Cuckoo and Gabby on the front lines. There you go, a rift. Then out comes the Flaming Lasso. Out goes the Saturday's Eclipse. Oh no! Chaotic offering 2 golems out. Upheaval as well. Looks like they want to push TNC away. CK going low on life. Same goes for Cuckoo and AU. They want to go and take down AU. They would take down AU indeed. Flyby. That kill is going to go to his hands. And this time TNC is now pushed towards their base. looks like RNG would want to
Radiant's
go
middle tower
and
is
get
under
back
attack.
to TNC on the second series. Stan, indeed, honestly, this is a battle of patience. Whoever missed throw Otis can easily be team wiped. That is true. So 8:14, 28 minutes now into the matchup. Still the one leading on the network would be Leshrac. But here comes Gabby. Wants to go and take down those golems, and down it goes. Here you go. And Nekosam is already committed to Setsu. They really want to shut down Setsu. There you go. A good pick off coming from TNC on the top lane. That's of course gonna send Flyby running for now. Joining Monet on the mid lane. But yeah, this is something really that TNC need to do. They need to allow to let the RNG commit to team fights after team fights, and also something that they should not forget, because the Guardian Angel and the Chaotic Offering plus the Sanity's Eclipse has already been used up, so they could go in and pick off team fights. But instead, they would want to go and take down the Roshan. This is a late Rosh pick off at 29 minutes. And by the way, OD, that Setsu actually has a buyback. But here comes the upheaval coming from Landam. Not gonna be enough because that Roshan's gonna go down. Armel taking that AGs. So we'll see. What's gonna happen here? Bounties coming in. That's 1 for 3 for favoring TNT still. So 8 and 15, 30 minutes now into this game. You know what? Let's just check the items real quick. Midas, SNY, BKB, Armlet, Daedalus, BKB, Yos. The Aegis as well on his hands. Yeah. That's it. That's it. But this is interesting though. A support really getting that, you know, that Hand of Midas, because he really wants to get that level 20 talent as soon as possible to summon a golem when he dies. Lesh already has a BKB and also OD. They are already sitting on their power spikes and are fully equipped for a fight. That is true. But I guess you know, TNC could go in and, you know, perhaps they could go in and do something about that, of course. But yeah, EXP difference favoring TNC. Same goes with the gold late, but not that much. Also, Hex on OD is ready. Yeah. Side of Vice. Indeed. Eight and 15, 31 minutes, going 32. Monet, Alpha. Okay, they're still focused on objectives. In a way, RNG is leading when it comes to taking down towers because they've already took down 2 tier 2s, no tier 1s remaining, but the TNC, well, they took 4 towers already on the side of RNG's map. That's of course all tier 1s and the bottom tier 2. So yeah, let's see. So 8 and 15. So yeah, this is now becoming, you know, a game of patience for both teams. So let's okay, now RNG will be getting that gold lead, but here comes the stun, Flaming Lasso, multiple stuns coming from TNC. Again, picking off someone. Earlier was OD, this time it's Monet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Armel and Gabi going in.
No buyback for Monet.
But the two of RNG's players got buyback. Omni Knight and Warlock.
Radiant's middle
So down goes the tower. They're now going in, charging in, using that imprisonment to try to shut down the rest of the creeps. But of course, fortification pop on both sides. Down goes the tower, out goes the upheaval. Gabi would be using the Phantasm and he would be continuing the charge and taking down those racks. Down goes the range racks, and of course melee racks will be taken by Armel. So beautiful movement here coming from TNC, becoming very patient. Same goes for RNG. But out of nowhere, TNC managed to go in and pick off Lashrak. So now since they are getting buybacks, they will be going back for now. I guess they would want all of their, their whole squad, same goes for RNG, to secure their buybacks. Because that will be the first tier 3 taken down on this matchup. So I guess we indeed will be going late game, because that's what TNC has in mind. TNT need to go Omni fast. If they fail, they will lose it each clash. Yes, indeed. Because earlier, RNG actually pulled up a good team fight against TNC. Just when you think that, TNC got the necessary tools and the lockdowns, the stuns, for them to go and win the team fights, but someone got hexed. Then here comes the Arcane Orb. Cuckoo is actually being chased down. Monet looks like would slow him down with the Lightning Storm. Down goes Cuckoo. Here comes Flyby, chasing down Ayo, but Ayo would be using that false promise. Here comes the stun. Multiple stuns coming both sides. Out goes the Chaotic Offering and the upheaval once again coming from Lanham. Armel going low would be using his BKB. Out goes the BKB as well from Setsu, but that stun's not gonna hit him. Gabi's gonna be using his BKB as well. Armel going down. Sanity's Eclipse. Then the Echo Slam. Down goes Setsu. Exchange after exchange, but here comes Cuckoo using that Flaming Lasso, isolating someone. That's gonna be Monet, but of course with the save from Afu with that Heavenly Grace, they are still fighting back Tims with the Fisher. Gabi with the Rift stun combo, another stun. Looks like Monet's gonna go down. Cuckoo's gonna get that kill. Upheaval again coming from Lanham. Lanham sending those golems. Want to try to take down Cuckoo. Cuckoo got silenced. Same goes for Tims. And both of them, since they got mobility items, they would manage to take them to use it to get away to safety on the fountain. Too deep indeed. Too deep for RNG to commit. They suffered losses. TNC also suffered losses. Nice echo indeed. So yeah, just one buyback was actually one buyback for both teams. That's gonna be OT. That's Setsu and Batrider. That's Cuckoo. So yeah, let's see. Exciting clash. Indeed, that's what's happening. There, when there is always a clash, suddenly out of nowhere, the game becomes exciting. Because of course, I'm really thinking that TNC would want to push this towards the late game, so that CK would have a better chance against them. Lashrak, well, already got 11 charges of Bloodstone. See how OD kept pummeling Oracle when he used Fortune's End on himself. He gained a lot of intelligence from that, which enabled them to win the fight. Yes, then out of nowhere, dropping that Sanity's Eclipse. I actually like the movement and the coordination of RNG here.
Dire's middle tower is
Very
under
on
attack.
point, to the point that they would be using Sanity's Eclipse, then Chaotic Offering. Out goes the upheaval coming from Warlock. Then that's it. They could actually win it with those skills.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Who won game number 1? It was TNC, but the smoke is coming here on the side of RNG. Five heroes, of course, covered in smoke. OD looks like he's going to be defending the bottom lane because it is now being pushed by the creep wave of TNC. Same goes on the mid lane, but the top lane is something that TNC has to deal with. So if RNG is dealing with the the wave, the creep waves coming in on the bottom lane, TNC needs to deal on this top lane creep waves. I think TNC played well, weaving and dodging RNG. Wick J. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, but both teams are actually winning Clash. And by the way, Roshan would be up in 44 seconds or less. Or should I say 40 seconds, yeah. Buyback, yeah, let's check buyback real quick. 2 buybacks ready on the side of TNC, while the rest of RNG got 3. Still on the top of the food chain will be CK, 22k gold, but of course following you real close would be Lashrak. So 10 and 18. Let's see what's gonna happen here. On this matchup, Roshan is now active. So we'll see. This indeed could be a clash on the Roche Pit. Both teams got, both got 2 buybacks each. Omni Knight, Lashrak, Oracle, and CK. So that's a support and a core for both teams. Both teams have good high ground defense, which is hard for them to push high ground, but with RNG's composition, they can dive past the NC's defenses like earlier. They're unstoppable with BKB, that is true. And let's not forget the,
No sorceries
the heavy sustains that could come from Omni Knight. Batrider Sam H. That's not Sam H. That's Cuckoo. Sam H is not with TNC no more. Cuckoo, who played mid lane before, is now the one playing from mid laner to support to off lane. So buyback check again. Yes, you're seeing that on the screen. 3 inside of TNC, 2 inside of RNG. So this is something that TNC could take advantage of. But I guess they really do not want to go and commit those buybacks on the Roche Pit. Same goes for RNG. That's why they are going to be disengaging for now. Wards now being set up by teams. Cuckoo using his Firefly to spot the team of RNG that's near on the Roche Pit. Hold on, let's check what is gonna go down here on this phase of the matchup. Late game phase now on the matchup. 41 minutes into the game. TNC again got game number 1, 10-18 on the kill count. The gold lead is still on the side of TNC, but dwindling down because of the efforts of RNG on their farming. Because now, the one taking the lead would be Lashrak again. This Roche Pit is the final clash indeed. I can sense that. But if in a way, the team that would lose that team fight on the Roche Pit, if they could survive, well, of course, it's going to be a clash in the base of RNG or TNC. Got a bad feeling that TNC will lose game number 2. Maybe, maybe not. They could win game number. They could go win game number 2, or maybe not. RNG so as well could win this or not, depending on. It's like this will be depending on execution.
of course, mistakes or misplays, which rarely happens. And last but not the least, let's not forget the, the patience. But here comes, oh, beautiful movement here. But Gabby's gonna be using that BKB. Out goes the chaotic offering 2 times, I guess. No, it's actually because of the Aghanim Scepter. But here we go. BKBs are out. BKB activated by Cuckoo. Flaming Lasso is out. Down goes Afu. And again, using that chaotic offering. There's 4 golems now trying to chase down TNC. But here comes Flyby. Using the silence. Wants to chase down Batrider. But I guess they would be running away because now it's already daytime and Gabby and Armel. Whoa! 3-man Echo Slam, then follow up by a Fisher. Then here comes Light Strider Ray, Dragon Slave, Laguna Blade finishing Afu. No buyback. Oracle's also going to go down the hands of Setsu, and there would be a buyback coming in. Gabby would want to finish this golems coming from Lanham because this is going to give them some good gold. 100 each. Just like that, just when you thought that we won't be seeing a good Echo Slam play coming from Tims, we just witnessed 3 got caught by an Echo Slam, then a follow-up Fisher, which means 4 heroes got stunned there, and that means the coast is clear, but someone will be dragged again by the Flaming Lasso. Of course, there's going to be a follow-up stun here. Upheaval once again, BKBs are out. They want to take down Setsu. Here comes Monet using that Shiva's Guard. Wants to drag someone down, but Setsu's going to go down the hands of Ormel. Gabby now activating BKB, wants to take down Monet. Monet will be using that use, but 3 heroes are now down on the side of RNG, and here we go. Down goes Monet, gonna be doing a buyback even if RNG is trying to go in the a contention on that Roche pit. Of course, we can expect that TNC getting that Aegis would go straight on the Ancient.
Dire's structures are fortified.
No ulti for Warlock, indeed, it's down. Plus, of course, Setsu here is down for 75 seconds. It looks like Tims and Gugu want to take him down, but of course, Flyby will be using that crippling fear. Would that be enough, though? Here comes Gugu, still trying to chase down Flyby. Flyby now being thrown down with, some sticky napalms. But again, here comes the Flaming Lasso. AU and Tims trying to take him down, take down one of the threats coming from TNC, but of course the silence is just too much. Here comes another Dark Ascension using the BKB. Would be hit by that Fortune's End, but not gonna happen. He's gonna use that to run away to safety. And again, it's nighttime, but of course Gabby would now be leading the charge towards the tier 3 on the bottom lane. They need to do something here real fast because in 23 seconds, Setsu would be back in action. 2 buybacks on the side of RNG to make that 1 on the side of TNC. Good space by Flyby, indeed. Again, Flyby doing a good job because he's the one doing some distractions, distracting TNC with with what really matters most, and that is of course just go straight to the Roche pit. I mean, if TNC actually ignored Flyby, if they did not push for a kill, for killing Flyby, they might have shut down RNG, and this game could have been over.
Double damage.
Long game for Rio, indeed. They should have pushed instead. Yes, I would agree with you guys on that. That's what I've been saying. They should have pushed instead and went straight to, to the, to the mid lane. But I guess even if this goes, hyper late game, it's fine because again, CK would be a much more bigger threat during the late game. Already with a nullifier, that's a beating doom. Heart of Taras, Sange Nyasha, of course an Eye of Skadin, BKB plus a cheese on his side. And I guess yes, this is good for TNC. If they are not gonna go for a push, take down the shrines outside their base, which means no one is gonna go outside without walking
from their doorstep. But of course, the high ground defense here coming from from RNG is really so real. Armel still got the AGs, but he's just gonna go and and do some hits, then hit the. It's like his play is hit and run. Armel's play here is now hit and run. But here comes Flyby. You can be using that void. They want to kill Balnar instead of pushing, yeah. But let's see. But here comes the stun. Multiple stuns thrown by both teams. Fisher and the split earth coming from RNG and TNC. But let's see. Monet trying to use that lightning storm. But of course, that Lincoln Sphere. But looks like this is what's gonna happen. Armel would go in and take down that tower. Of course, because of that attack speed. But here we go! Kuko jumping in with the flaming lasso. A bit of quick save there coming from Setsu using that imprisonment. So no one's gonna go down. Monet jumping in. Would want to go and forward rather using that Shiva's guard. And the problem here on the Night Stalker is already got BKB plus a Gem of True Sight. Roldan Pogi. They have an AGs. It must be an easy push. Yes, indeed, it should have been an easy push. But of course, they do not want to overextend because again, RNG has a good high ground defense. And again, even for both teams here, if let's say RNG is the one pushing towards the high ground of TNC, it's not also gonna be an easy push coming from an easy high ground push coming from RNG. If in case it's the other way around, because again TNC has multiple stuns and disables and lock.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Okay, so yeah, 11 and 23. 11k gold lead now. Looks like they managed to stun Flyby and Monet, but here comes the upheaval and also the silence and the void. Here comes a hex, then the flaming lasso. Out goes the chaotic offering and the upheaval. Then the guardian angel BKB still active. Again, another chaotic offering. This time Gabby would take down Flyby, but these golems. The army of golems are charging in, wants to go and take down anyone on the side of TNC. But here comes the stun. Monet leading the way. But of course, he is being tanked down by Armel, who has a higher attack speed this time because of that fiery soul. Here comes the silence, the slows, the stun. Sanity's eclipse committed by Setsu. Still not enough to kill Tims. They are trying to take down Armel or anyone they can put their hands on, but Monet would shut down Armel. Even with that false promise, Armel's not gonna survive, even though he got the buyback though. But Monet looks like he wanted to go and take down AU. AU's gonna go down as well. There you go. Now RNG is now looks like they are having some momentum here to go in and secure some objectives, or maybe go in and secure their buybacks. So yeah, again, game of patience indeed is happening here on game number 2. RNG forgot to defend. Yeah, that's true. It's actually the creep waves. The creep wave that most definitely took it down.
Burns, doesn't
He
it?
needs to bring mangoes for his combos. He always runs out of mana for the second golem after using a refresher. He can't chain his golems. Derek, yes, that's true. That's gonna be for Warlock. But here you go. Here comes the buyback from Oracle. Wants to use that rift against Monet. Again, trying to commit that that rift. But here comes a Fortune's End. Nope, not that. Not gonna happen though. The rift though coming from CK.
Well, he's canceling it.
And here you go. Here comes again.
But okay, someone got muted. That's gonna be Lanham. They won't take down Lanham, but of course the rest of the TNC on the front lines who's charging towards Flyby will be silenced by that crippling fear. Here comes the diabolic edit. Yields to Monet, or by Monet.
Gabby would want to use that. Again, that reality rift not gonna happen. Flyby using his BKB.
Cuckoo using his BKB as well. Could be using that flaming lasso, then the stun, multiple stuns, Laguna Blade finish coming from Armel, and now it's daytime. Of course, it doesn't matter because the Night Stalker is down. Someone got caught again. That's gonna be Lanham. Then multiple stuns. A golem's gonna come out because Lanham just died. Gabby getting that kill, committing another buyback. Gabby's going low on life. Will be hit by those hits. Those kills coming from RNG. Afu looks like he's going to be picked off as well. Down goes Afu. Armel shuts him down. And the courier as well got caught in that crossfire between RNG and TNC. That's going to be the courier.
The RNG. No buyback, by the way, for Night Stalker and Warlock, but here comes Afu now committing his buyback. The course of RNG got buyback, same goes for TNC and also Tim's. The rest, well, Cuckoo got lacks the gold. Oracle's waiting for a few more minutes.
There you go, Echo Slam, but would be committing the upheaval. It before that chaotic offering once more. Cuckoo using that BKB, but of course that Shiva's guard as well will be followed. Lanham going down, Monet going down. Two heroes down, but of course Monet's gonna be using that buyback. Here comes Monet charging in, wants to take down Gabby. Gabby going low on life, also low on mana. That Split Earth's not gonna hit Gabby. Good defense here coming from RNG, but again, two heroes are going down. But I guess, yes, that's gonna be enough for now. I guess TNC already learned from that, that mistake that they've committed by chasing down Night Stalker earlier. And they should just go in and take down that Roshan. I guess they would be using this shrine first to regenerate their mana. Then, of course, after that, they're gonna pick off that AJs from the Roshan. Then, of course, go for a GG push. I prefer Manta for CK instead of Sange Nyasha. Yeah, that's true because that's gonna give him more illusions here. But hold on, here we go. TNC now preparing on taking down, this Roshan. Let's check what's the Roshan. Refresher Shard Cheese and also the AGs. Let's see what's gonna happen. Warlock is so ready to build up a Refresher Orb first. That is true. Actually, he built a Midas first, then follow up by an Aghanim Scepter. But man, look at the damage there. Lina 181 plus 285. Man, that Fortune Sense really is gonna be following Cuckoo. But here we go because they're one man down. I guess Gabby and the rest of the TNC is gonna go in and force towards the remaining racks on the top lane. Armel and Gabby wants to take it down, then after that they would go straight. They could go to the tier 4, but I guess, alright, that's gonna be a good move here. Slowed, silence, then here comes Cuckoo using the Shivar's guard, upheaval again, slowing them down, then here comes the stun connected towards Gabby. Gabby's would be saved by that Force Staff. Resetting for now. 5v5, 4 heroes on the side of TNC got buybacks. And an AG's on their side. On RNG, there is only one who got buybacks. 2 lanes already exposed. So I guess, yes, TNC is now preparing for a final clash. And also that creep wave coming from the top lanes already entering their base. Same goes on the mid lane. I guess that's what they're doing right now. They're waiting for the creep waves to enter the base to allow, to give them some, even a bit of a leeway and some space. But Gabby, of course, on the front lines will be stunned, will be hexed. Here you go. Crimson Guard is out. Upheaval again. But of course, Armel with that high attack range now would be taking down that remaining tier 3. Monet, Afu, Flyby, the rest of RNG preparing to defend their final racks, because if they know that if this goes down, it's gonna be game over for RNG. But here you go, out goes Monet using that, that chaotic offering again, activating that refresher shard. Out goes the Sanity's Eclipse as well. AU's gonna go down, no buyback. Same goes for CK. CK got buyback though. They want to go and take down Tims. Tims is also gonna go down. He also got buyback, but I guess that's fine. But this is actually gonna give RNG some, some extra gold though, because there is some gold. There is some gold coming from their creeps. That's coming in from their top and their mid lane lanes. So this looks good for RNG and TNC. But here you go, RNG is gonna be forcing a team fight here. Using that smoke pop ball. No chaotic offering. Refresher orb also on cooldown. No Sanity's Eclipse, 87 seconds, 32 seconds before that Dark Ascension, that ulti of Night Stalker becomes active as well. But here you go, here comes the buyback. Tims is preparing, because here we go, Monet will be taken down, but that Heavenly Grace will be saving him. Monet is gonna take down that tower, so looks like they're gonna go for a hit and run as well, just like what TNC did on on their base.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Sell refresher for boots. OD. Yep. Let's see.
Invisibility.
So on the side of TNC, the only one that don't got buyback would be Tims, but Oracle would be ready with his buyback. In 2, 1, we're ready. So yes, if in a way, if RNG could go in and take advantage of the space that they've created, they could go in and yes, secure a comeback win here, because this is already over an hour, 61 minutes. But here comes TNC. I guess they're gonna go in and gonna be doing some farming here, while Monet is doing some split push. Cuckoo is actually pushing the mid lane, while the rest is gonna be pushing towards the bottom lane.
Top shrine is under attack.
So there you go. That shrine though is now being taken down by RNG. So if they continue that, they could just go in and take down these. TNC could just go in and do something like this.
Dire are scanning.
Do you know how bad Warlock is?
Radiant
Hold on.
are scanning.
Never mind though. 1629, 14k gold. Here you go. Someone got caught again with the Heavenly Grace save, but the Reality Rift, then the stun. Out goes. Man, refresher orb. Golems after golems. Upheaval once again. Dark Ascension committed. Cuckoo's gonna be picked off. Here comes the Lightning Storm. BKB's activate on the side of RNG and also on the side of TNC. Down goes Cuckoo. Down goes AU. Gabby going down. Flyby gonna secure that double kill.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
For an intelligence hero with a big OT, Warlock doesn't have enough mana to do anything. Let's check though. Yeah, 1714.
I mean, it would be nice though if he could get an Arcane and a Guardian Greaves, but of course, looks like this Warlock is, actually this is, I guess, their strategy to go in for a push
and also to use as crowd controls. So of course Warlock doesn't have an SS, doesn't have his ulti ready for another 100 seconds, and also that our refresher orb is on cooldown for another 118 seconds to count it. But of course, since RNG is going to be pushing, this time it's TNC who's going to be doing a high ground defense. So let's see. 19:29, 63 minutes into the matchup. Roshan may respawn maybe in a few minutes, but as of the moment, 33 seconds. But let's see.
Double time.
Yeah, this time
this Roshan would come with a consumable Aghanim Scepter.
rapier time. Yeah, maybe not. The TNC must fight when Golem is in cooldown. Alright, so 19 and 29 RNG TNC. Okay, here we go. Monet is gonna be cutting that creep waves on the bottom lane.
Followed by the rest of RNG. Yes, while on the other side of the map, TNC looks like they would want to go and take down,
Normally,
Or should I say maybe push on the top lane or maybe on the mid lane?
So 19 and 29, 1k, 2k gold lead. Everyone on the side of RNG has buyback, while on the side of TNC, 3
Doesn't have buyback. Roshan will be up in less than 60 seconds. Two stack of fatal bonds plus golem stun. Yep, we can expect that. Comeback Israel. Yeah, maybe not. But still, RNG is really doing a good thing for holding on. Here we go. Sanity's Eclipse. Then the golem is out. Man, here we go. But looks like someone again. The golems are going out. Setsu going down. AU's gonna go down as well. AU doesn't have buyback though. But here comes Guardian Angel. Armel and Gabi also go. Looks like they are gonna go low. There we go. Lanham with the double kill.
shutting down Armel and Gabi. Man,
Beautiful movement here coming from RNG. Just when you thought TNC is actually winning it, out of nowhere, RNG looks like they're gonna go in and get a comeback victory here.
All wands will break.
Frankly speaking, TNC.
hold on. Let's see what's gonna be the next move here coming from RNG. RNG looks like they would take down towers, but they would go and pick off Tims. Tims got no buyback, so that means 3 versus 5 plus 4 golems as well. So like this is like a 3 versus 9. But of course those golems gonna go down anytime soon because it's not gonna be going down. So there you go. Down goes melee and range racks. That's one set of racks down on the side of TNC. Looks like RNG would go in.
Here you go, flyby would want to silence them, but of course BKBs are out. BKBs are also out. There we go. Cuckoo with the flaming lasso. Would he manage to take down Monet? Monet using that, using his bloodstone.
Be fearless.
And of course, the rest would be going back and reset. Monet is still continuing the pressure on, on the top lane. Stuns coming in.
Sanity's Eclipse once again. Cuckoo is going low. Down goes Cuckoo. Cuckoo
Cuckoo doesn't have a buyback, but Tim's already got buyback. Here comes the stun. That's a Fisher. Out goes. Down goes Lanham. Then, of course, there is another golem popping out. Wait for the golem to fade and push. Yes, that's true. And also, Roshan is already online. So since there are 4 heroes...
So actually, this is actually good. This could be a good move for TNC if they could go pick off that Roshan, because there is no chaotic offering.
So that's good. But looks like RNG is now starting to take down that Roshan that comes with a consumable Aghanim Scepter.
Dire are scanning.
Let's see, 24-33. Here we go.
Again, prolonging the nighttime, because in a minute and 16 seconds, yeah, that's gonna give them an extra time on the nighttime, which will give Flybys a chance, and also more vision
For RNG during nighttime. So there you go. A cheese. Aghanim Scepter consumable. Refresher shard, and also the AGs would now go on the side of RNG,
which means the RNG now has the upper hand. There's still a buyback down the side of RNG. That's going to be for Afu.
let's see. Here we go.
Alright. Now Monet's going to be continuing what he does best. Of course, Diabolic Edict. Down goes 2 set of racks on the side of TNC. Now setting wards, controlling this top lane. So it's gonna be a push. It's gonna be a battle on the bottom lane here. But for the base of RNG, well, there's already a tier 4 taken now. But for TNC, everything's still good. And also that tier 3 on the bottom lane still standing.
Wish fulfilled.
6 golems plus 3 stacks of fatal bonds. Indeed. At this point, CK's effectivity has already fallen off.
Yeah, we're noticing that right now,
Because you know, TNC should avoid some clash, because there is an AGs on the side of the RNG, and also a cheese. Plus they got no buyback, and also let's not forget that refresher shard that's also on Warlock side. So we can expect that there would be 6 golems coming out when RNG will be committing those chaotic offerings. So let's see. What's gonna be next move? Refresher shard, then a refresher orb.
refresher orb as well on the side of Setsu. Plus what's gonna help him as well for defense would be BKB, and also a
Lincoln Sphere. Double refresher.
Yep. For both team. I mean for RNG. TNC can try to rest to win by going back there. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose.
That's a good point as well.
But of course, I mean, the last time I've seen TNC lose on game number 2, they actually lost on lose on game number 3. That's between EG and TNC upper bracket on ESL 1 Birmingham, and after that they face off against Team Secret, wherein the Team Secret actually won 2-1 against TNC.
Invisibility.
You know what, Cookie?
So let's see what's gonna happen. So 24-33, still on the kill count. Now it's over an hour, 17-2 minutes here in the matchup. 20k gold lead is now on the side of RNG. Earlier it was on the side of TNC, but this time, RNG is gaining that heavy gold lead for this matchup. Plus, this is also gonna be a problem if let's say RNG goes in for a push because there's a DD on the side of flyby. Both teams actually are being very careful because there's only Omni Knight and Oracle has buybacks, so both the rest of the players have no buyback. And Cuckoo in just a few seconds, like right now, would have his buyback ready.
Normally.
Fear not heresy.
Triple golem incoming. That's not just triple golem, but that's 6 golems. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. 24-33. But looks like RNG will be disengaging for now. AG's is gone. But the cheese and the refresher shard is still here. Cuckoo already got a buyback. Sensu already got buyback, so that's 2 for 2. Let's see what's gonna happen. Make that 3 on the side of TNC because Armel already got his.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Here you go.
Refresher orb can be activated by
Monet, here comes Gabby. Chaotic offering is out. Out goes the Guardian Angel. Here's another chaotic offering. 4 golems is out. Armel, but here comes a flaming lasso. Cuckoo wants to go and take down, but Lanham again using another refresher orb. That's the refresher orb. Here comes Tims with the Echo Slam, got Hex. Then the hits, then the stun. Sanity's Eclipse is also out. 1-for-1 exchange. Someone got Hex. Again, Sanity's Eclipse. Cuckoo and Gabby's gonna go down. Armel's also gonna go down. AU looks like he's in danger here as well. Lanham's golems. Looks like these golems are the ones taking the push. Mega creeps already secured by RNG. And here you go. It's getting too crowded here. But here comes Cuckoo. Shiva's guard. BKB's out. Someone using the Abyssal Blade. But let's see what's going to be the next move here coming from DNC and also from RNG. Someone from RNG is going to be TPing back. That's going to be Monet. And here you go, Shiva's crippling fear. Okay, they're going to go for the Ancient. The objectives, there you go.
RNG wins game number 2, pushing the series for a game 3.
Alright, so yeah, that sums it up for game number 2. Let's just wait for game number 3. And again, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. That just sums it up. We're gonna go game number 3. TNC won game 1, but looks like RNG with the comeback win won game number 2. So let's see what's gonna go down here. Who's gonna win? Would it be another Chinese team? Or would that be TNC who's gonna emerge victorious? So do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And again, this is your caster, LA Fury. Stay tuned, keep it locked in, guys. Be right back.
Predators turn to ban.
Dire team ban.
Alright, so yeah, there we go.
TNC Predators turn to ban.
Dire team ban.
So yes, this is game number 3 between TNC Predator and Royal Never Give Up. So TNC secured game number 1 and RNG got game number 2. Over 70 minutes with a comeback win against TNC. So we'll see who's going to win this on game number 3. TA, Spirit Breaker, Warlock. Well, they've already respect banned Warlock here on the side of TNC, while RNG still don't want to give next Assassin and Sven. Let's see what's going to be their next pick though.
TNC Predators turn to pick.
Dire team pick.
Grimstroke.
So this time TNC will be picking off that Grimstroke which actually helped Royal Never Give Up to win.
Dire team pick.
TNC Predators turn.
Witch Doctor.
TNC Predators turn.
Dire team ban.
So there you go, Enigma. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Enigma, by the way, this is something that you know that TNC doesn't pick that much, but we'll see if there will be some good
10 seconds remaining.
black hole plays here coming from TNC.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, so yeah, let's see. Grimstroke, Enigma, first 2 picks of TNC. While Central Warner and Witch Doctor will be the first 2 picks of Royal Never Give Up. Let's see.
TNC Predators turn to ban.
Enigma and TB for the win, possibly. That could be possible. How's OG? OG will be facing off against EG after this matchup.
10
That's for
seconds
sure.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Remember ESL? Yes, I do, because we casted that here live on Ice Guy TV. But yes, it looks like this is the same predicament of TNC. But the big question is, did they actually learn their lesson as a team? Because of course, if they would win they would lose game number 3, that means RNG could rack more points for TNC.
TNC Predators turn.
Silencer.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, there you go, silencer. This is gonna be nice.
Bad rider!
So yeah, again, if RNG would win this because they are at, if I'm not mistaken,
10
number.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, let me just check the DPC points
5
ranking.
seconds remaining.
Because TNC is currently at number 11 at 846 points, while RNG, Royal Never Give Up, is at number 20 on the points ranking with 204 points only. So again, whoever proceeds on the next round could have a higher chance to, you know, especially if it's TNC. If TNC proceeds on the next round, TNC might have a higher chance to, you know, to secure a direct invite for TI. And OG, on the other hand, though, is on a bind because next series that we'll be casting here on Night Sky TV will be an elimination
TNC
match.
Predators.
Round one,
King.
lower bracket, best of one, do or die. EG versus OG. Whoever wins would proceed. Loser will be eliminated. EG is already secured at number 4 for a direct invite on TI9. However, OG with 1,023 points may have a chance
10
to
seconds remaining.
be removed from the,
5
you know,
seconds
from
remaining.
numbers 9 to 12 or the top 12 for the DPC points ranking. So we'll see. eHome and Keen Gaming. Well, Keen Gaming is at 1140. Number 9, eHome, 629.6. Well, both of these teams are not active on a tournament right now. So that means these two teams, if the rest of the teams like Alliance, Gambit, Forward Gaming, and RNG would do well on this current, on this major, then most definitely Keen Gaming and eHome would be, would be taken over by any of those teams. Forward Gaming actually is at the lower bracket. Alliance and Infamous also on the lower bracket. Gambit Esports went down to the lower bracket. So yeah, the only teams here that is still alive on this major, or that's still that could still contend for the championship, is of course Team Liquid waiting on the upper bracket finals, Vici Gaming. Of course, these two teams, PSG, OGD, Forward Gaming, Secret, EGOG, Alliance, Infamous, Gambit, and NIP. So here comes the third and fourth picks. Okay, Batrider again for Kuku, Juggernaut. All right, Juggernaut Gabi. On the side of RNG, Silencer, and Raking, third and fourth
10
picks.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
TNC Predators turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
TNC Predators turn to pick.
Dire team pick.
Admiral Konka.
You missed.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Storm
Choose
Spirit.
your hero.
Let's. See. Alright, so that sums it up. TNC RNG. That's what's going on right now, and let's see what's gonna happen here on game number 3. Black Hole Torrent combo, yeah, that could be a good combination. Conjuring, hey, how are you? So yeah, let's do a rundown with the players, the heroes. Okay, on the side of TNC, well, let's do that later because it's now loading. Here we go, game number 3, TNC versus RNG.
Prepare for battle.
Will to live.
So let me just introduce the players and the heroes here for you guys. AU Grimstroke, Tim's Enigma, Cuckoo Batrider, Gabby, Juggernaut, Armel, Konka. That's on the side of TNC, but on the side of RNG, but there are actually 3 covered in smoke. That's gonna be Afu Silencer. That's Monet Raid King. Lana Witch Doctor. For the mid lane, it's gonna be
30
Setsu
seconds
Storm
to
Spirit and Flyby Central War Runner. But here comes a pause though, coming from the NC. Okay, ready. Let's do this.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
RNG Gantar Haliwod. You actually seen that earlier, dude. But anyway, since you know you're one of our loyal viewers, sure. Royal never give up. RNG for short. And that's a nice taunt coming from the Enigma. Okay, to those who are actually wondering, well, this is what's gonna happen. Again, this is game number 3, upper bracket. So whoever wins will face off against Avicii Gaming later tonight. That's gonna be the last series. Loser would face the winner between Alliance and Infamous, which we would also cast here on iSky TV.
You get nothing.
So yeah, we would see. So Setsu versus Armel. Okay, of course.
You don't have the Sam. Step lively now. Your admiral
The
is on
Storm
board.
Spirit could be very, very elusive here because of the ball of lightning,
Denied.
or should I say ball lightning. But in a way, a Kunkka could also be hard to catch as well if he's gonna be using X marks to himself. But yeah, things are kind of slowing down here. Monet and that's gonna be Afu on the top lane. So that's the Raking versus the Silencer. But looks like Setsu, Armel, and Tims would want to go and secure this first blood. Armel instead would get the first blood.
You don't have the Sam.
Again, whoever wins this would be facing off against Vici Gaming later. Loser would face the winner of Alliance versus Infamous. That's gonna be tomorrow.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So even if Storm Spirit's the one leading with it, with the CS with 15 and 4, looks like the Admiral Kunkka is it's just nearby. Just looking good, doing quite close when it comes to the CS. But same goes for the carries of both teams. Gabi 15 and 2, 13 and 2 for Raking, but here comes an Ingswa coming from AU. Afu's trying to hit down AU, but of course that stun and those hits coming from Gabi would be enough, but looks like Afu and Lanham would avenge the death of their comrade Monet. Gabi is also gonna go down, but it's the creeps that's gonna finish them off. But here we go, AU sensing danger because Monet is already back, would be running away to safety, or should I say TPing away to their base. So yeah, let's see.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's bottom
Looks like
tower
Armel's
is under
gonna
attack.
battle that double damage rune in a way
Radiant's
could
structures are
surprise
fortified.
the mid
You
lane.
don't have the Sam.
By the way, the last time I've seen Silencer use, he actually went real hard. And if I'm not mistaken, that'll be between... Hold on. I'm pretty sure that was a matchup yesterday. Hold on, here we go. Here comes the stun coming from TNC once again. Gabi using Blade Fury wants to shut down Afu. Afu has no choice but to go down. But Monet, because that stun, or should I say that Blade Fury is done, consecutive stuns coming from Monet and Lanham would take down Gabi once more. Gabi being too aggressive, but is being punished here when he is going too deep into the jungle of the TNC. But here comes AU. Looks like he wants to take down Lanham once again, but here comes the Malefice and also the Midnight Pulse using the paralyzing cast, but would want to use
Straight to the bottom with you.
AU actually. Ekos Lamajama, okay. Well, AU there, let's just talk about that kill for a bit. Yeah, AU is trying to use that, what you call this? That a stroke of fate, but was stopped by that paralyzing cast. But good thing AU reached Lanham in time. With just one hit, he went down. But looks like AU here would want to contest the farm coming from Monet, spamming that stroke of fate.
rests on this brigantine.
So by the way, again, big shout out to all of our viewers. We're now over 3,000 subs. So yeah, of course, big shout out to all of our viewers here in the Philippines and also coming from different parts of the world, Thailand, Malaysia. I've seen people from Nepal earlier, and of course, a loyal viewers from Indonesia, Malaysia. I've already mentioned that, I guess. Yeah, also some of our loyal viewers from India as well. And also coming from the CIS region, from Europe, we got some people as well coming from Cali, from California, and also some people from South America. Something that I do see here is that we got some viewers from Macedonia and also from New Zealand. So yeah, big shout out to you guys. Jamaica, okay, someone coming from Jamaica. Yeah, of course, someone from Pakistan. But hold on, here's some action happening. Flyby with the stun, double edge, and another stun. Kuku looks like he's gonna be shut down, but Armel got caught in the middle, in that, behind those trees, and with just the stomp, down goes Armel. But good thing Armel actually managed to take down Alpha, so that's gonna be a 2-for-2 exchange all throughout the map. Love from India, Istanbul, Bangladesh, Germany, Kathmandu. There you go, see? A lot of people's coming, a lot of viewers coming in from different parts of the world. So yeah, again, big shout out to you guys. We are seeing good action here on Nice Guy TV. TNC RNG, Philippine team versus a Chinese team. Next up after this game, we will be seeing two giants in this game called Dota. Former TI champions, TI5 champion EG versus TI8 champion last year, which is OG. But here comes a slow, then committing that Omni Slash. Still, AU managed to take down Afo with that move coming from both AU and Gappy. 8 and 5 now when it comes to the kill count. 2k gold lead now on the side of TNC. Love from
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ludzki City,
Dyer's
Poland.
top
Hey,
tower
bro,
is
you're
under
Colonian. Okay, TNC. Let's see. Yeah, people as well coming from Zimbabwe and Moscow. Nice.
Are scanning.
Yeah. That's something I haven't done on the first series that we've been casting, but yeah, don't you worry. You know me, guys. I noticed each and every one of you, even if we're now growing when it comes to viewers. Ferdinand Manabat, why? What hurts? Let's see. But yeah, thanks as well for the subs coming in, guys. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, 8 and 5, 9 minutes into the matchup. Looks like TNC is now gonna be getting some advantage here on the early game. Question is, would this happen like game 1 wherein they won, or would this be like game number 2 wherein RNG made a comeback? To the point that, hold on, here comes Flyby with the Stampede, the stun, then the hits, and also a double edge. Lanham would be finishing him off with the paralyzing cast hit. Retaliation also was activated there, which is nice. Of course, that's gonna be an easy kill there for them to shut down the Bad Rider. But yeah, this is really looking good though for RNG, because in a way they are doing good on shutting down Kuku. Already died 3 times, but for the offlane of RNG, well, 103 kills, that's assist. That's gonna be a problem though for TNC, because their Space Creator, Center War Runner, is really looking good here. Is this game number 3? Yes, indeed.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Leia Hernandez, finally, you're here. What do you think of Elder Titan? It was actually a good pick coming from TNC earlier in game number 1, wherein they actually used Elder Titan. Wherein TNC actually used Elder Titan to to stop the course of RNG from coming in.
Admiral is on board.
Because if not, of course, Gabby on that game 1 would easily die.
Dire's
Which
top tower is under
was-
attack.
It's Ven. So let's see. 9 and 6, 3K gold lead.
Dire's
Well,
top tower is under
both
attack.
tiers are. I mean, both teams are kind of sizing up each other here, and you know, things are kind of slowing down here. Unlike on game number 1, when we're in its, in a way, action-packed. On game number 2, it was all about the game, you know, all about patience for both teams. There are a lot of missed opportunities coming from TNC wherein they could have closed the game, but they allowed the RNG to go in and, you know,
Step lively
get
now. Your admiral is on
take
board.
advantage of the opportunity to get a comeback. But looks like Gabby and Armel who
Radiant's
want to go and
middle
take down
tower is
Sexy.
under
Would that
attack.
be possible? Could they manage to do so? Not sure. Oh, let's see what's going to happen here.
Step lively now.
Kiel
Your
de la
admiral is
Cruz,
on board.
lower bracket, EGOG, best of 1, do or die. Whoever wins proceeds, loser is eliminated. OG is not yet secured for a direct invite for TI, while EG is already secured at number 3 for a direct
Step
invite.
lively
So whatever
now.
happens,
Your admiral
well,
is on board.
both of the teams will be looking good here.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
So, yep. Armel hiding. Looks like here comes an X. The torrent. Malefus is out. Here comes the silence. Out goes the ghost ship, but would be using his stampede to get away. And here comes another X marks the spot coming from Armel. Armel would also be hit by that Maledict coming from Witch Doctor, but of course both teams will be disengaging for now. They do not want to commit, especially for TNC. They do not want to commit in so deep. But the Juggernaut, if you manage to catch maybe flyby or land him, that's gonna be an easy Omni slash kill for him. As of the moment, we're in TNC, or should I say, at that moment that they got, less than
Dire's top
100
tower is
HP or
under
maybe
attack.
less than 50 HP. Because they would already sustained some damage, but looks like Cuckoo would take down Afu on the bottom lane.
Dire's top tower
Good move
has
there.
fallen.
And after a kill of Cuckoo on the bottom lane, they're gonna take down that tower. Tower on the top. First 10 kills, of course, would also be secured by TNC. Okay, here we go. Gabby looks, and the rest of TNC looks like they are gonna shut down as well. Setsu are now getting a double damage room, looking real good though for TNC. And if they continue this domination on this phase of this game, they might actually go in and win this matchup. But of course, they need to avoid that mistake that they had on game number 2. That win, by the way, of RNG, of course, gave them a morale boost because they just proven to themselves that they can win. Hold on, here comes the X. And the skills coming from TNC. Here we go. Torrent, and then the stun, silence, and also the Blade Fury. But it's gonna be AU taking down Monet.
Radiant are scanning.
Unlucky find.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Alright. So 12 and 6.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like TNC is continuing this early game domination.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
But we'll see what's gonna happen.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant structures
Setabello,
are
yes, I would
fortified.
agree. They need to end this early game because if they don't, then RNG might actually win it and do a comeback. But here we go, using the ball of lightning, going in, going out. AU would not be hit by that paralyzing cast, and also out goes the witch doctors.
Dire's bottom tower
That
is under
ward.
attack.
Yeah, let's see. Plus also what's scary here on the side of TNC is, you know, Enigma's Black Hole is not used yet.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Here we go, Sexy wants to jump in, but here comes the X, then the sword, then the silence. X-Well, stroke of fate, got hit by that ghost ship, down goes Setsu, and also Lanham. Lanham is also going to go down, so that's 2 heroes down the side of RNG. Let's see what the next move here comes from TNC, and also the counter attack of RNG. Here comes another X, then the torrent. Global silence committed by Afu, but of course, TNC would do this disengaging put out, but that's a good Black Hole 2 got caught. Afu gonna go down, fly by, got caught again by that X and the torrent.
bottom tower.
Here comes Cuckoo and the rest. AU again with the stroke of fate finish. So let's see.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks is falling. Dire's bottom barracks is falling.
Alright, 17-16. Someone got caught again by that X. Not going to happen though. But here comes AU will be using Data Ink Swamp to get away. Alright, here we go. Tims looks like they would take down Monet. GG was called by RNG. There we go. 2-1. TNC proceeds on the upper bracket. Round 2 will be facing off against Feature Gaming, while on the other hand, RNG would go down on the lower bracket. So that sums it up. Beautiful movement there coming from TNC, and just like that, they just went down. So in a way, yes, 10. And to everyone, I guess, yes, this could give TNC